Hello, dear ones, inspired ones, enchanted ones, my favorite ones, enlightened ones, my spiritual brothers and sisters. Hello, how are you? It is Monday evening, 6:43 p.m. here on the East Coast of the United States on June 4th. We're already into June, and June's moving along, and I hope you are all doing well and feeling enlightened and inspired. For those who don't know me, my name is Cindy St. Martin, and I'm a certified angel therapist. I'm certified in mindfulness, certified in holistic health and healing. I'm also a Reiki master, all for the mind, body, spirit, and soul. So thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight and sharing your love and light with me and with everyone who will be tuning in or watching. Hello, beautiful Diana. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate the love and the angels. And of course, speaking of angels, you go ahead and send me your angels to meet and greet with mine and help with our messages tonight and enlightenment that we're going to get. I was shuffling the Archangel Michael prayer cards, and as I was shuffling, this card fell out. And so I'm going to go ahead and show it to you. But I had already called on, thank you, Lorianne, for your angels. I already called upon God, the Ascended Masters, the angels and archangels to be with me, to guide me for tonight and to select the right messages that we need. Thank you, Diana. Thank you for your angels that we need to hear to help guide us, especially, we begin a new month. And I was hoping to try to get on over the weekend, but it just didn't happen. So I'm here tonight and we will connect. But anyway, the card that flipped out from Archangel Michael says, a favorable outcome. Yay. And the card reads, or the prayer reads, it says, thank you for the beautiful outcome to this situation, which is perfect and fair for everyone involved. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me trust and have faith. So this card, if you want a favorable outcome to any situation, you have to stay positive. You have to have faith and trust and be excited that things are going to work out for you. Of course, we want them to work out for everybody, but, we have to trust and know that the energies that we put out, or have the wisdom of the energies that we put out, is what we're creating, by what we think, say, and do. Of course, out to the universe, we are creating. And here, here's Archangel Michael here in this picture. It's got like the scales of justice. See that? And there's a light. Let's see if I get a little closer there. Can you see it? The scales there. He's shining his light on the situation here. So yeah, it's going to be a favorable outcome to all parties or both parties. You can get there. Just continue to have faith. Continue to stay positive and excited that things will turn out exactly how they're supposed to. Hello, beautiful Sophia. Thank you for popping in, my beautiful friend, for tonight. And connecting with our angels and seeing what they have to say. Great start with the Archangel Michael prayer card. Wonderful, wonderful start. And those who are coming in now, go ahead and send me your angels. And it doesn't matter, if you are watching this live with me or later on, go ahead and send your angels to me, because it still works out for your benefit. The angels are connecting to them. It doesn't matter. You can send your angels to the future. Someone I was talking to yesterday was telling me that they were having taking a test today to get their certification in some form of insurance. And I said, good evening, lovely Lisa. Thank you for popping in. So yesterday I said, call on Archangel Uriel. Until he's laughing at me because he was with me. So call Archangel Uriel. His color's yellow. He helps with test taking, studying, all that. I said, go ahead and send them to your test tomorrow ahead of time, so he's waiting there for you. So, you know, you can go ahead and send your angels ahead to the future. Same thing with the, you know, the Archangel Michael, the favorable outcome card, you know, that it's going to be good for everybody. You know, so if you're going through something, go ahead and send the Archangel Michael into the future. You can also send them to the past to heal the past. You know, they have this power to go ahead and do that. So don't be afraid to, or don't think that can't happen. The angels can do anything. And don't think that you're bothering them, because that's their job. They're here to help you. So nothing's too big or nothing's too small for them to go to help you. Oh gosh, I've called on them to help me find a dress for a certain occasion. And they have. I tell them to find me a parking spot, and they go ahead and do that. So they want you to call on them. Very important. But as I was shuffling the Angel Tarot cards, and this card fell out, so I'm going to go ahead and show you this card, and then I'll start shuffling again. It's the King of Water, or it could be, you know, the King of Cups if you follow the tarot deck. Okay. So you see at top says trustworthy, compassionate, respected, and cultured. That's the King, you know. So you are a king. A lot of times, you know, this could represent a man, but it doesn't have to. Okay. It says, open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice, charity work. Okay, so the king, a noble, wise king, you know, has his heart and mind open to those that are around him, because he's there, he's wise. They come to him for his wisdom, you know, and he gives us trusting, heartfelt advice, you know, that somebody may be coming to you for this, and maybe offering, you know, a bit of charity work. Now, charity work can be anything. It's anything that you're given freely and openly without anything in return. You know, that's charity. And so, you know, not expecting anything in return. Now, of course, you could be the king that's being called to duty, to sit upon the throne and go ahead and do that. Or there might be a king in your life that you need to maybe go see, you know, who has an open heart, you know, who's open heart and has an open mind, that you can talk to them freely. This might be the part where the favorable outcome is going to come, you know, with Archangel Michael. So this could be you, you know, being very noble and king-like and taking the leadership role, having this wisdom to bring a favorable outcome, because you have this faith, you have this wisdom, you're positive, you know how to create, you know how to make things happen. Okay. And so, again, this could be you. This maybe you have to go to somebody else, that you need a little boost, you need a little help with something. And this person is definitely around you. They're very trustworthy. And so, and you know who you can trust and who you can be around, and at time of need, that you need to go ahead and and tap into. Or you might, like I said, you may be the king of water. Did you see? All right, a couple cards flew out. Did you see them? Why? All right, so we go from the king to the queen of earth. Okay, I'll start with this one. 2 cards fell out. Thoughtful, creative, warm, and sensible. Make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. Okay, so we have the king, and now we have the queen. So again, this might be you, the queen of earth, which would be the queen of pentacles. In the tarot deck, or it could be someone that there's around you, the energies that are around you. So we have like I was just talking about the king, now we have the queen. So, you know, she's very compassionate. You know, she is, she takes the time, you know, for those around her, because she's very caring, very understandable. She's very sensible. Okay, and she deals with challenges. She doesn't get crazy or or frustrated or aggravated or, angered. No, she's kind and understanding. And along with the king, oh my goodness gracious. This is really, really two really powerful cards here when you come together with the favorable outcome card with Archangel Michael. We're being called to tap into that wisdom, tapping into that wisdom, or somebody's going to come to us, or we have to go to somebody else. The king is wise. The queen is wise. She knows how to be sensible. You know how to be sensible. In challenges, here's the favorable outcome with the challenges, and being kind and understanding, not flipping out or anything like that. So it's really important that these energies come together to manifest what's going on. We're so conditioned to handle things. Somebody does something to us, we're so conditioned to yell at them or demand something instead of being sensible. I've known through my experiences, when if someone flies off the handle, no, I can't fly off the handle. If I'm on edge that day, then then I'm going to walk away and then I come back to it. It's the same thing, if you get on a phone call with someone and you're trying to deal with something and you're really angry, and stop. Don't get on the phone angry. Take a couple deep breaths. Call on your angels to help guide you, speaking very clearly. I call on Archangel Gabriel. Tap into that wisdom and speaking. Yeah, you're going to get people that's really going to help you. You're going to get exactly what you want. Remember, you create what you want with a positive mindset, not with an ego mindset. No, that's destruction. You create everything that you want from a positive mindset, from tapping into that God-given wisdom that's inside of you, to able to handle things. And don't let anybody else, shortcomings affect you. You can't allow that to happen. Because if you do, then you're not going to get the favorable outcome that Archangel Michael has said about that. So then this other card that flew out is the Five of Earth. And it'll be the Five of Pentacles in the tarot deck. Hello, beautiful Suzanne. Thank you for popping in and showing me love. You guys go ahead and send me your angels. So it says, fear surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. Okay. Let's see this card for a second. First of all, fear creates more fear. Fear creates more things we don't want. If anybody is, since this card flew out, it's definitely for some people here. Do not tap into what you don't have or tap into what you don't want to happen. You want to tap into what you desire, what you want to happen, what you want to create. You want to tap into those energies. So fear surrounding money, let it go. Daily affirmations. I have plenty of money. I have more money than I need. Money comes to me easily. I am a money magnet, okay? And don't worry. Don't say these things and say, yeah, right, I hope the money comes in. No, you can't do that way. Because, the divine and ego cannot both be up here at the same time, and we create mentally. So be very aware of the energies and the thoughts that you're sending out to the universe. Make sure that you stay positive, so you are co-creating with our loving creator exactly what you want. The wisdom to accept help from others. God sends us people to help us. Why are you denying that help? Do not deny help from others. Maybe you are being called to help someone and they're denying your help. Can't do it that way. We're here to serve. We're here to help one another. We're here to guide each other, assist each other. Okay? And so we want to make sure that we're open to receive help, especially if we're struggling with our finances. Maybe it says uncertain self-employment. Of course, not all of us are self-employed. Not all of us are looking to be self-employed. But I like to look at, since this is a general reading, I like to look at what self-employment is: things that we labor over, things that we create. Maybe you're uncertain about creating something wonderful or starting something new. Maybe you think it's going to cost you money, and so we're being encouraged to go ahead and get more information, get more help, think about it, but you have to be fearless, okay? If it's something that you really feel certain about, to go ahead and do this. But don't worry, ask for guidance with the situation at hand. 3 cards came out. Usually I pull 3 cards, but I'm going to continue to shuffle. I want to see what else the angels have for us. Angels, what other messages do you have for us tonight? We are very grateful and thank you for your help and divine wishes. Okay, so let me go ahead. Okay, this is great. Ace of Air. Okay. It says brilliant new ideas and inspirations. Seeing the truth in the situation. A challenging beginning. Okay. We all know the truth. We all know what is BS and what's the truth. Some of us are in denial of when the truth comes or the truth presents itself. Sometimes it comes in red flags. Sometimes it comes in waving banners and balloons, whatever it is. But the thing is to really trust the thoughts and ideas, your intuition. Really trust what is real and what isn't in your life. And when we deny that, a lot of times we hear things or see things that we want to see, not what's really there. So we really need to take the blinders off. Okay, it's okay to be excited for something new to happen and wonderful things, but we have to really, really tap into what is real and what isn't, okay? What is true, especially when it comes to ourselves. What is our truth? What is that we really, really want? What ideas and inspirations are true to us? How can we, I think this surrounds the 5 of Earth card with the fear surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, and uncertain self-employment, uncertain on things we want to create. What is true to you? What is real to you? Is this a whim? Is this just something, or is it really, really, really true? It may be challenging in the beginning because maybe you're doubting that fear that you have around money or fear of getting started with something. And that will definitely make something more challenging to move forward when we're in a fearful state, instead of just, go ahead and just go ahead and just do, and just try and just do, and tap into what's really, 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 really important. As long as you don't put yourself in the position of being without, you'll have everything that you need. Everything come to you. Even if you're not supposed to take that path, you're going to get information. No, don't take this path. Take another path, And sometimes, we're trying to climb a mountain and maybe we're going too fast, so we're not listening to our intuition on how to get there. We're just going ahead and doing this. And again, challenging, our intuition might say, if you go around this way, you'll get to it a lot quicker. But all we see is trying to climb that mountain. We want to take the path of least resistance, and we're taking the harder path. And now it's challenging for us because we're being driven by ego I got to get this done. I got to do this. I got to do this. And then, it's challenging. It's frustrating. But we have to stop. Okay. Tap into that intuition. Take time to breathe. Everything's going to happen at the right time. If you have faith, if you really believe, opening your heart. Here we go back with the king and queen, with the wisdom, the knowledge, and the know-how. Okay. Taking a sensible approach to get to where we deal with challenges, because we have, challenging beginning, and then we have dealing with challenges with a kind and understanding manner. So, the angels are telling us, yeah, it's okay. These aren't challenges. You're creating challenges. Understand, be kind about this as you move forward, taking the wisdom of the king and the queen, okay, as you go ahead and move forward with these brilliant new ideas, things that you want to manifest. Let go of fears, because that's not going to help you move forward, okay? The page of water. Being intuitive, sensitive, artistic, and friendly. The card reads, it says, a new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase. Heightened psychic abilities. Okay. So whenever we have a page card, a page is always someone who's usually young, and they have all these ideas and new beginnings, or new information to tell us. So yeah, as we're tapping into where it has make time for those around you, taking a sensible approach with the Queen of Earth. Allow people to come into your life. Allow people to help you. The wisdom to accept help from others with the Five of Earth. Allowing these people to come in. Allowing them to enter your life. Relationships that grow bigger and stronger. Knowing that God may have sent, or the divine has sent this person to you to help guide you. And again, we're talking about psychic abilities. We're talking about wisdom. We're talking about, tapping into the ideas and inspirations that are given to you. So you want to make sure that you do this, because this is going to take you so much further than you need. Now you may be the person who enters somebody else's life, who's going to help them, that king and queen, or somebody else is going to enter your life with this great wisdom who's going to help you. Prayers are going to be answered, okay? Staying faithful, staying positive, trusting, okay, in your divine path and what you want to accomplish. Really important. The Queen of Fire, another queen card. Queen of Fire here. Confident, warm, intelligent, and graceful. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. Again, we have another card that's telling us to ideas and inspirations, creativity, to go ahead and express that. Go ahead and take the chance. Have people, trustworthy people. The one thing that I do, and whenever I do that, whenever I put this intention or call for Archangel Michael, I'll say, Archangel Michael, please remove any negative people in my life. Only send me loving, helpful people into my life. Shield and protect me from all negative people. Thank you, Bella Anna. Thank you so much. Thank you. You inspire me too. Thank you for the love. But so I put that intention out there, keep negative people away from me. Only send loving, kind people to me. And all of a sudden, people block me from Facebook. Family members. Thank you, Bella Anna. Thank you. All of a sudden they block me, or they just disconnect from you. You know, you don't have to remove people from your life. If negative people from your life who don't serve you, the universe will do it all by itself. They'll do it all by themselves if you ask them to. You don't have to put any effort out there. You know, just go ahead and ask, and they're going to remove the negative people and and send you loving, kind people that's going to help you, who's going to inspire you, who's going to go ahead and encourage you. So go ahead and ask Archangel Michael or the universe or God, please remove any negative people in your life. To only send loving, kind people that's going to help you and inspire you. You know, like attracts like. So, if you ask for all negative energies to be removed from your home, from your car, from work. A couple people recently tell me about co-workers and bosses. And I'm like, you can't let them bother you. You can't let them know. Compliment them. Somebody who bothers you or irks you, compliment them. They're probably really suffering. So compliment them. Say, hey, you know, you look really nice today. Oh, I love the way you worked on that project. You have great wisdom and experience. You know, can we talk about this? They're going to turn around. You're going to end up, they're either going to say, oh, this is too freaky, they're going to stay away from you, or they're going to look at you differently. You know, they're going to warm up to you and they're going to help you. So it's something that you might want to. Hello, Kat, beautiful Kat. Thank you for popping in. Thanks for the love. So I don't know if you saw, I was shuffling the romance cards and this card flipped in. And it's the separation card. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Okay. So if you don't have a partner, you know, we're talking about romance. These are things that deal with things that we love. And so separation, there may be separation coming, or maybe it's time you step back a little bit. Maybe you're not coming from a place of love. Maybe you need to step back a little bit, you know, getting that favorable outcome with Archangel Michael. Step back, separate from the ego, you need to disconnect from the ego, from your way of thinking, you know, time apart from that ego. You really need to do that and focus on yourself and the energies reconnecting to the divine, to the unconditional love. Now, you know, when I talk about connecting to love, to unconditional love, I'm not saying be a pushover. I'm not saying you allow people to do things to you. That's not being from a loving place. Okay. That's allowing people to abuse you. That's not coming from a loving place. Standing your ground and demanding that you are respected, you know, and not taking any BS from anybody is coming from a place of love. You are a child of God, you know, and yeah, there's ego out there, and you want to make sure you're not. And the same thing with like says with the coworkers, you don't have to, who aren't respecting you, or people, family members who aren't respecting you. You don't have to take it from them. And I'm not saying you go be nasty back to them, not at all, not at all. But separating from their ego, or other people's ego, or your own ego. You're being called to do with the separation card. Okay. And it's coming. It's coming. Or maybe someone's going to separate from you and you didn't expect it to happen. It's okay. Let them. Like I said, if you had asked God and the angels to remove negative people from your life, like I was talking about, then all of a sudden you might get some separation from people that you didn't expect. Believe me, it's a blessing. What happened? Okay. Romance angels, what messages do you have for us tonight? Thank you so much for coming forward and sharing your wisdom and love with us. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the deck here. Okay. Chemistry. there is a strong magnetic attraction here. So some of you who are into love, and then we have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I'm going to show you one more. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Okay, so we had the separation card, and we've talked about that. And then we have, there's a strong magnetic attraction here, and then we have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Codependency card. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Okay, so here we have the chemistry card. Maybe it's you feel this chemistry to somebody else, but they're not feeling you. Okay. Or maybe someone's feeling chemistry toward you and you're just not feeling them. Okay. And the reason, so this is why we have the chemistry card and the unrequited love. Somebody's not feeling it. Okay. Somebody's not feeling it. And somebody is seeing something or feeling that chemistry with someone or something. Now, maybe, what's the cause of it is having that codependency. That, of course, addictions aren't always dealing with drugs and alcohol. As we think of addiction, we think of that way. No, but addictions are anything we feel we can't live without. Sometimes it could be food. Sometimes it's Facebook. Sometimes, it's another person. This might be the codependency. Maybe you feel you can't live without this person and you're being overwhelmed. And this other person's like, whoa, 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 you're smothering me. Don't smother me. So this may be happening to you, or you may be doing this to somebody else. All right. So it's affecting your romantic life. You got to back off a little bit. Okay. Let it go. You got to be lovable. You can't be smothering. You have to be lovable. And this is probably why the separation card came up. It's time to take a break. It's time to step back. It's time separate from the ego, separate from trying to be dependent on something you feel you can't live without, whether it's a person or a thing or situation or whatever it is. You got to step away from it, or that attraction maybe to your addiction, what you're addicted to. You could be, you can't live without. Again, whether it's a person or a thing or a situation, whatever it is, you have to, there's no love there. It's ego, there's no love there. So you really need to separate from that and connect to love, which makes it real, then that chemistry, then there's that attraction there that you're coming from, definitely from a place of love that way. So, this is general reading. You take it, I'm just throwing these scenarios, what the angels are telling me to say to you. But of course, this will affect you. And again, this doesn't necessarily have to be directly to a romantic relationship. It could just mean anything that's going on in your life. If you want to draw more things into your life, more love and things, a job, a person, money, okay? And any of those things, you have to separate from ego. I tell people all the time, when you block one thing, you block everything. If you're focused on one thing with ego, you block everything. If your heart is shut off because someone has hurt you, you're blocking everything. You're not getting money. You're not getting a job. You're not getting love. You're not getting anything because the ego is in control. But when you surrender it and let it go and you're open to receiving, you don't hold on to the past. You don't hold on to what things happened in the past. You can't do that. You got to just let it go and be open arms to receive wonderful things in your life. As long as you hold on, that's the separation card. You got to separate from the ego. Whatever you want to happen in your life, you can't think negative. You can't, put negative words, thoughts, actions out and expect wonderful things to come to you. You can't do that. It's just not going to happen. Even how you deal with other people, even if it's a negative situation, how you deal with them. Again, you can put your foot down firmly, but don't attack. Don't call them names. Don't, demand action without insulting. Okay, without insulting. Go ahead and do that. And then you're going to create wonderful things. You're going to make things happen in your life, no matter what it is. Ego cannot be here. As long as ego's here, we create in our minds. As long as ego's here, fear, worry, doubting, all these ego thoughts, as long as ego's here, the divine, there's no room for both. It's either one or the other. So be very mindful of what you're thinking, saying, and doing. Hello, Deanna, beautiful Deanna. Thank you for popping in and saying hello. So I'm shuffling Lord Ganeshka cards. Let's see what wonderful message he has for us, dear angels. Lord Ganeshka, what message do you have for us? Thank you. I'm just going to pull the top card for this because this is, oh boy, this is great. Capacity to love. We're just talking about connecting to love, letting go of ego, connecting to that. Okay, so let me get the book here and see what it says. Number 34. Okay, capacity to love. I love this. Thank you, Deanna, for your angels. Thank you. So this card means each human individual is created with a profound longing to feel loved. Out of this need for love, you may exaggerate and parade your fascinating qualities while masking your weakness or fears. If you are not committed to looking at your roots issues, you will feel disconnected from your true self. Take a moment to look at how you are handling yourself. Are you being open and honest? Are you withdrawing from a situation? Are you masking a problem with some sort of avoidance tactics, such as shopping, drinking, or eating excessively? Are you holding grudges? This is that codependency card is going along with this. We just got confirmation. When your heart is open, you will find that your actions tend to match your words. You really get offended. You are emotionally available. When your heart is open, you truly take responsibility for who you are and what your beliefs are. You love yourself more completely. Conflict resolves more easily, and you have the desire to live in harmony with others. Wow, I'm like blown away with this card. I'm blown away with this card in the romance. This whole reading, everything just summed up in this card. We should have just pulled this card. It sums up everything that we were talking about. I'm just totally blown away with it. I'm so delighted that this card came up. Okay, one last card for tonight. And this is the Law of Attraction cards and Power of Intention. Something that you might want to say, every day if it works for you. Or you might write this down or get it later. Let's see what Law of Attraction card for you. Let's go ahead and cut the deck. Okay, faith. I have faith that I can manifest the wealth and prosperity that I desire. I have faith that I can manifest the wealth and prosperity that I desire. You co-create. Be mindful, very mindful of the words and the thoughts, how you feel about yourself, like the capacity to love. You know, stop masking, stop putting out false information out there. Be true to yourself and what you feel, what you want to manifest. Go ahead and connect to your desired outcome in your life, regardless, whatever it is. It's there for you. God gives it to you. Why are you denying it by having negative thoughts, by connecting to ego? Why are you stopping it from manifesting? I get so many messages from people, you know, who say, I have a horrible life. I said, stop saying you have a horrible life. You don't have a horrible life. Stop creating that. You know, like, you know, or I had this, or I had that, or, you know, whatever. I say, stop saying that. That's not true. You're believing in false information, false beliefs. That's not faith. You're not creating. Stop it. Stop doing that to yourself. Be very, very mindful of every thought, every action, every word. You know, I know it takes it takes practice, but if you get into practice, yeah, I have a busy full life too. But if you get into practice of talking to your angels in the morning, write yourself notes to remind you. You know, put them on the bathroom mirror or whatever, to connect to your angels. Tell your angels to help you stay connected to your divine self, to surrender ego. Say, I surrender my ego. Dear God, take my ego today. I don't want it. Surrender it a couple times a day. Leave notes in your car. Until you get into that habit. It takes 21 days to create a new habit. So until you get into that habit, just go ahead and do this and remind yourself that you are co-creating. Eventually, you're going to get there. You know, every now and then I slip up and I snap myself right out of it. I recognize the ego right away and snap myself out because I want wonderful things to happen to me. I don't know about you. I want wonderful things to happen in my life, and I'm going to stay faithful in that. I'm going to stay connected to those energies so I can continue to create wonderful things in my life. I'm going to stay there, you know, and I'm going to be patient as I do this because I am co-creating in the same thing with you as well. So thank you all for hanging out with me. I have a bride and groom's ready to call me around 7:30, so I got to skedaddle. And but you all have a wonderful evening. Feel blessed. Stay positive. Okay. Stay connected to love. Stay connected to who you truly are, and that is someone of unconditional love. Stay tapped into that. Okay. And know that you're powerful when you're knowing. When you've got the ascended masters, the angels and archangels behind you, you're powerful. There is no stopping you. Let your love and peace fall down upon the earth. It is so much needed. It comes from here. Okay. And know that God blesses and loves you, and so do I. Lots of love, kisses, and hugs from me to you. First, I wish you all namaste until we meet again. Enjoy, feel blessed, have a wonderful Tuesday. Those who are already in Tuesday, enjoy the rest of your day. Okay, I'll talk to you all later. You're very much lovingly welcome, Deanna. Love and light to you as well. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.